like running with them, they'll like jump up to them and then start taking off. That's why I just started, like, I've been playing a lot of man, but I leave my free safety and strong safety to play over the top. It kind of helps. I think I found a glitch though on the D line. If you know how when you're in like nickel and everything, you can make your cornerback come down and blitz in. If you turn into your left end and don't make them come in, that tackle and the fucking guard, they just sit there and they let the corner just fucking runs right through. I seen that shit one time because I fucked up and I was trying to turn into my linebacker, and then it made me be the D line, and I just stood there and fucking started going to the flats a little bit, and my fucking cornerback went in for the sack. I was like, well, that's a good fucking mistake to happen. It was all by accident because I was sitting there literally just trying to turn into my corner because you know how like I like coming down and blitzing on myself. I got stuck on that end and it fucking made me stay there for a second and my cornerback just ran right by everybody. I was like, that might be useful later on. Shit. Where's this guy at? That trophy's on back order, by the way. But it'll get there probably in like, they said anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, it's on its way. The one, because you know how I sent you the pictures of the blue one and like the red one and all that? The bronze one is the one that's always out. I like it. I think it looks classy. So the trophy looks just like the one I got. And whatchamacallit, we got to allocate $13 every year for the little placard. Because the placard, we'll just mail it out to them, and then we can just keep it. Because the trophy I got right now, the oldest one is 2012, I think. And you just like post it on there, and you just fill the whole trophy up. That's why, because the trophy is 169, the placard's 13, and then I think there's only like $13 left. We can either keep it for next year or hand it out to either first, second, or third, whichever one you want. Don't really matter. Or we just hold on to the 13, and that'll be the placard for next year. All right. Well, I'm 3-2 in this league. I'm going up against the Colts, and they're fucking 4-1. What are you doing? Are you playing right now? They're not playing till 7, I think.
On the opening play, here's Ryan.
Oh, that's a pick. You love the fucking Middle East. You need to get back on 2K. Come on, man. I need somebody to pass me the fucking ball. Sometimes I cut like wide open. I'm gonna put my fucking arm through it, and they don't pass it to me. But I threw my first oop on accident. I was trying. I shit you not. I was trying to do a fucking layup, and I was about to get my shit swatted, so I double tapped fucking. I think it was triangle, and Ye was right there, and he slammed that motherfucker.
This defense for the Jags, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
No holding, no nothing.
The 40, the 20, touchdown Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor.
What? Jonathan
his
Taylor.
12th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts march right down.
Hey, did you ever call whatchamacallit?
To claim the early advantage.
Chevy?
Extra point by Blake and Shep.
I feel bad for him.
That makes makes the score 7-0. Sanchez,
He's a good.
he'll kick it away following the touchdown.
Huh?
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
So everything's like an issue. Nah, it's just constantly that every single day. Oh, he's a good dude. It's just, I don't know.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Here's the second-year man from Clemson, Travis Etienne. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
On second down, Etienne once more. And tough going there as he'll only get it.
Hey, what the hell does L2 do when you're running the ball?
First down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second. Now search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
I've seen this one YouTuber guy, he holds L2 to like change direction and shit, but I think homeboy's trolling me. I'm gonna pitch that shit 20 yards backwards.
Now Lawrence. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the
What the?
execution of that play. Good news.
L1 is switch? Alright.
Game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
But how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the gamble pays off. They get the first.
I can fake it one time before the half, so you're good, bud. I just did a fake punt and it worked. He paused the game. He's saying I got a punt. Oh, motherfucker, check the rules. I can fake punt one time before the half. He's trying to say I got a punt.
And they'll throw on first down with Lawrence.
Bro, Lawrence is throwing everything to fucking kids in the stands right now.
They were trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Tad's hurting right now.
Running out of the gun with Etienne.
I play him. I hope he can play tonight.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Huh? No, I can play tomorrow. I'd like to play tonight.
To accomplish what they did to get into a manageable third down because they had incompletion on first down. So
because fucking Friday I go out of town, but I'm taking my PlayStation with me. Nah. Chill out. We're staying at my wife's uncle's house down in South Carolina. My daughter has a 2-day tournament down there. But homeboy got a nice ass house. He's a fucking like all the Coca-Cola plants from Ohio down to Florida, all the way out to Arkansas. He's in charge of all those motherfuckers. Still won't get me. He makes money. Like when he goes and watches the Cowboys plays, he's sitting in the owner's booth. Still won't give me a fucking job. I asked him one time before I was in the Army, and he was like, "Oh, I can't do that. I can't hire family." I was like, "You motherfucker."
On 2nd and goal
He's in charge of all of it. He's in charge of making sure the plants are running it, that everything's getting shipped out correctly, literally everything. I need to. And then fucking the last time I talked to him about it was probably like last year, and I showed, because they use the same system we use in the Army to track supply and everything. He found out I knew how to do that shit, told me to hit him up once I get out.
On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And he's gonna be dropped.
I hope so. Because it was like, for what I do in the Army on the civilian side, that's 6 digits. Starting out, right off rip. Hell yeah, I'm going to get that retirement pay.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend.
Yeah, but you got to do like 40 years. Yeah. Their 20 years isn't equivalent to ours. They don't get like, I think, because they only go once a month over the weekend, and then I think it's like 1 month out of the, or 2 weeks out of the summer. So their time doesn't add up like ours do. But be careful doing that shit, because if you do, those motherfuckers, they get deployed a lot.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Yeah, they get deployed a lot.
Separation within the division. And look, CD, I know
like the National Guard and Reserves and all those guys, they do get deployed a lot. Because instead of the state paying them, federal has to pay them. So the state saves money on them. No, you just get active duty pay when you get deployed. So you get BAS and BAH and full benefits and everything. Must be nice.
Up the middle, here's Taylor.
He got Trey Lance.
The average of it is this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Overall, I'd have to say that was just really good team defense, because to me, you can't pin that one on the running back. He had no shot there. He had a man in his face immediately.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game, and those guys on defense, they came to play. Slipped up on their first series, but they're definitely settling in now and letting it be known that points won't come so easy again.
Agnew now to return. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
I know people are hating on my trade, but that shit helped my line out a lot.
Go on offense, 1st down and 10.
The one, I know they were hating on me and yours, but that shit helped my DBs. It was the next one after that. Who the fuck did I trade? Because that's how I got Bradley Chubb, Deron Payne, and something else. I can't remember what it was.
But you gotta like what they've been doing along the way, right? It's almost like the body blows, the setup punch. As you said, they didn't get the knockout blow here, but that doesn't mean it can't come.
Yeah, that's who it was. It was Mike Evans. Don't even miss him.
Maybe a little gas, yeah, a little tired, and if nothing else, they just feel relieved getting on field and giving up.
But fucking, yep. But fucking my best wide receiver, I got off the fucking free agents.
On 2nd down, a run with ETN.
That one dude, I posted a picture of him. He's fucking leading receptions, receiving yards, and TDs on my team. I picked him up right off the waiver wire just because fucking I needed some speed, and he was the fastest one there.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far.
I asked you for him, and you told me I didn't have anything that would be worth it.
Lawrence will throw. Man open, here is Jones. And he goes down, but not before.
Yeah, but what draft capital do you want?
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, dialing up that play call certainly meant that he grabbed a
do
little
a
extra
second.
shot of courage on that one, because normally on 3rd and short, you're just trying to move the sticks, get the ball just past that line of scrimmage. Instead, they take the big shot downfield, and it pays off.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
He already played it.
And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, sometimes the defense just beats you. Great coverage from the secondary, all of them in the proper position. So instead of trying to throw into tight coverage, he found a way to throw.
I like this fantasy draft.
And try again the next down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest.
That's the best part. True colors are starting to show because Tad's usually a playoff team, and now, nope. Not looking too good.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got
I got fucking height. I got height and weight on the 25th of this month. Fuck no, I ain't get taller. All it does is make sure I'm not fat. They measure like height and weight and tell us how much we're allowed to weigh, and if you're over that, you get flagged and you could possibly get kicked out. I'm never worried about that shit. I'm always I'm over it right now, but my body fat, like, you got to be a fat motherfucker to bust tape.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, it's an easy way out.
The Indy offense at the line
Dead
is
ass.
set to go. And Charles,
it's real easy to get fat.
Because these guys, they've got
Like me, I walk around probably 180.
They're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins.
Probably around 180, 182. But when we go in for height and weight, I'll weigh in at probably like 165. I just do what I did my entire life growing up. I cut weight, and then that way I don't worry about it. Like on Monday, I weighed 183. Right now, I weigh 175. I still got a whole nother week to make that shit, so I'm not even stressing about it.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Oh, I don't eat past 6 o'clock, and I run probably around like 5 to 8 miles a day.
He tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick.
Bro, I love running. Like fucking with we're down to one vehicle because my truck took a shit. My wife will come and pick me up. We'll take our daughter to practice, and she'll drop me off at our company area, and I'll run home from there. Yeah, like I got my mile down to damn near almost 6 minutes a mile. No, my mile is down damn near to 6 minutes a mile. No, I'll run like the first 3 miles, like trying to stay at that 6 minute pace. But then by the time I hit that 3rd mile, I'm down to probably like an 8 minute pace. I'm trying to get it so I can stay at a 6 minute pace the whole fucking time. But this shit just takes time. I don't know. Those motherfuckers run their 1 mile in like 4 minutes, 3 minutes, something. Those motherfuckers are stupid fast.
The Colts come to the line.
I don't even know how they run that fast.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago and threw the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not here
fast receivers?
Hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just
must be nice. I wish I had that problem.
Out on the field with a chance to atone.
Off the play fake. Here's Ryan. Going up top.
Give me that.
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to take over at their own 41.
No, this motherfucker's mad. He just threw a pick to me.
And you know, a lot of people look at these guys and they think to themselves that maybe, possibly, they're still thinking about the first one. And they probably are. I think in this case, he's just trying to atone for the first interception. Tried a little bit too hard, maybe forced it a bit, and instead created a second one.
The drive starts with a completion left side. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
Holding, bring it back.
So that time they got the left guard with a hold.
And let's face it, in today's ball,
what all does Chevy say?
Guy, you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride him out.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oh,
Partner, to me,
Jesus.
that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
Yeah. Like,
Throwing on second and long. Lawrence. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be
I can see why. It's like his schedule is really bad. That's hard to try to set up a time. He's only available at 3 in the morning our time. That's kind of ridiculous.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
But he does that. He was talking about that. He was with us last year at the end, wasn't he? This wasn't his first. This isn't his first season. I think he came on at the end of it.
But remember, second year, as you noted, on the job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting.
Because I know he used to say like, oh, he was leaving work real quick to fucking come play. Like he's not even clocking out from where we kept on telling him, bro, don't get in trouble over fucking Madden, man. It's a video game.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
On second down, it's Taylor.
Like online play will always be there, man.
He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Jags with 5 in the secondary now on third down. Now Ryan. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. Finding room at midfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before they take him down. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Coming up at halftime.
I had to go to the doctor this morning. I made an appointment and everything. I get there and they double booked me. Got there at 7:45. Motherfucker didn't see me until damn near 10 o'clock. I can't. He's an officer.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and
11. But the bad part is he didn't even do anything. I got this fucking huge lump on the back of my neck that just came out of nowhere. And every time I stand up, that shit shoots pain up the left side of my head down to my shoulders and shit. I don't know what the fuck it is. He gave me a referral to a dermatologist. I was like, all right, I guess that's what we're doing here.
Again, it's Taylor.
Pretty much. Sew it back together. Hey, $20 is $20. Hell no, you gotta outbid him. You know how many 4-for-4s that is? That's 5 4-for-4s.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Take it in at the 3.
What?
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Mr. fucking 100's having a hell of a time.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that
and a fucking defense that's good to go. Nope.
Push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use it. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
The pressure gets to Lawrence, and he'll go down. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Here's Lawrence.
Ain't no interference call, man.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
And Cook now on to punt as he gets this one away. On the return is Cohen. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Shoves him away. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Touchdown! Jelani Woods with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is up to 8. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. Take it in at the 3. Up to midfield. And now off to the races down the right side. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
Fucker.
I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him. Kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So we have reached halftime here in a tight 2-point contest. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
ETN up the middle. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him. But we saw that he had a lot of success last week throwing the football, but that hasn't translated to this week. But with his team behind, I don't expect him to back off. I expect him to keep firing.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. On 2nd and 10, Lawrence. He completes it to Ridley. And all the way inside. inside the 15 before they drop him. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. His second rushing touchdown on the campaign and 4th overall. And the Jaguars have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
I'm going to start cooking once Savannah leaves from there. Spaghetti, it's not going to take long, buddy. You going to help me make it?
And the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Second down, another run with Taylor. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 162 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. They run once more with Taylor. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw it with Ryan. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce.
That should have been a pick.
They're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
Nice first down pickup there by Alec Pierce. If you want to talk about underrated athletes from the 2022 draft, you must include his name. Excellent size, runs a 4.40 and can jump out of the building. You want to add some toughness in there? He played linebacker for a while at the University of Cincinnati. He fits what Indianapolis is looking for to a T.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Ryan on first down. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. Touchdown, Colts. Jelani Woods, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a third-quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But, boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And he'll get into the end zone to push the lead up to a field goal. So they make the decision. They want a 3-point lead versus a 2-point lead. They got it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, it seems like the exact right thing to do. Put a little pressure on your defense, but the biggest thing now is you're making the other team chase you.
Taken in at the 3. And able to get this out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Now Lawrence. And looking for Kirk, but this pass is intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. They set themselves behind the chains, trying to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd and 1, Ryan. And Woods has it complete. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
Come on, man. I had everybody there.
Yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? It's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And they're going to get him. They bring him down with a sack back at the 16-yard line. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. A give for Taylor running right side. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
So decision time now, because a field goal keeps it a 1-score game. What are you thinking?
Well, I'm looking at the down and distance, and that's where the issue comes in. It's not short enough that
Can you heat up food at school?
You have to analyze this.
Getting cold spaghetti for lunch? Oh, okay. No. If you put it in cold, it's going to be cold.
Because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they feel a whole lot better about their position.
A touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Yeah.
And that last turnover could have proven more costly, but their defense only gave up 3. But now answering with a field goal doesn't do them much on this drive. They need to try and find the end zone. Isaiah Rodgers helped to make the tackle. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield.
Come on, Barge. Fucking asshole.
They had the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they'd like to let them stand.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
What the fuck?
Because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing.
Well, just, buddy, leave the stuff alone.
So give some credit to the defense.
Okay, Ryder, buddy. Hey, just let me play this game real quick, and then we'll cook and everything, okay? Just relax, please.
Of the 30-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and they will take over 1st and 10. Ryan and the Colts getting set here, 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. They'll start with a give to Taylor. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That one 28 yards on the ground.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because
bro, what the fuck?
No time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Running straight ahead, Taylor. Darius Williams in there to make the tackle. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold it.
Come on, man.
Guy in, break it the football, get it out. Because one more score, this game's over.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run here with Taylor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Colts add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Matt Ryan now breaks the huddle. His guys will go for 2. To throw for it is Ryan. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Or are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive
pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Boy, 227 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Oh, he's got some breathing room. There he goes, right side. 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Jonathan Taylor, an even 90 yards. And the Colts are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw again on second down. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he drops it incomplete.
What the fuck? Oh my god, this game's fucking stupid.
They are not letting up.
Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it. Unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Okay, love you.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Lawrence. Looking downfield for Jones. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Looking downfield for Jones. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. It's a big play for the Jaguars. 41 yards. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Just chuck this one up into row G. It's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And this brings up a 3rd and goal. Lawrence will throw. And he's got it. A terrific job there to keep him out of the end zone. And now it'll be 4th and goal.
Nice completion, nice gain.
Great tackle.
Really good tackle. Kept him in bounds, kept things going. What do you do here?
That's the question. Let's see what they do. A final shot now for Lawrence. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 10. And they will not get the 2 points here, but it wouldn't have mattered anyways. And that will be the final snap of the ball game. Well, an interesting finish to